This is Soylent Brown. It's not made of people, but what comes out of them. And actually, that might be legal. I'll get more into that in a bit, but before I do, this is Soylent Green. It is made of the fertilized sludge that ends up in Minnesota lakes, particularly around the metro. If you have ever flown over Minneapolis, you will see that. This is where it goes now. This is an attempt to clean up those lakes. It is not made of people. That is fake news. But in all due seriousness, meal replacement. Are they a good idea? Here is my personal opinion on that. I am not a doctor or physician or anything like that. Just a standard disclaimer. But that said, America does have a problem with obesity. And, it does take lots of time to prepare healthy meals. And I don't want to discourage anyone from that. But people in this country have a lot of issues getting the nutritions they need, and they are resorting to a bunch of weird fad diets like keto, which we don't really know how well that sort of diet works. And are carbs bad or fats bad? I don't know. A lot of us are scratching our heads at the macronutrients. What we do know, however, is that vitamins, minerals, and protein, those are good nutrients, and we need to be getting more of them as humans. So, what I've been doing recently is I've been doing whatever I can to replace my meals with these shakes. In the short term, I believe that is a good idea, especially if you want to lose weight in a way that's not very time consuming, try and improve your diet in the short term. That's great. And for a month or two, fine. These meal replacement shakes are a good idea as long as they have less sugar. The least amount of sugar that you can get. In Soylent, they use something called sucralose, which its reputation as a sugar substitute is questionable at best, and that the calorie count on this might be higher than it says on the bottle. It says it is 320 calories. Personally, I believe it could be double that because that uses sucralose. So, after I'm done with these two bottles, the effluent and the lake sludge, I might just switch to something different. I did go on Amazon and find this organic meal replacement, which, it's made from plants and a bunch of good stuff on the back here. Organic, whole plants with no gluten. And apparently it was tested by an independent agency, so that might be why this is so highly rated on Amazon. So that's good, I think. But the thing is, I don't know. In the U.S., supplements are not regulated whatsoever. So, technically, these could be made of effluent and lake sludge and a bunch of flavorings, and that would be legal to sell because supplements have a loophole. But As far as we know, these do not contain that, and because of that, Soylent's okay, though I would personally recommend this stuff because it's, oh, how do I put this? It doesn't have sucralose. It has stevia instead, and stevia is not in a lot of American foods because it's not addicting. And this does have stevia extract to make it taste sweeter and better, and also less waste. I mean, if you're drinking these individual ready-to-drink bottles, you're going to be throwing them out, and even if you throw them in the recycle, there's no guarantee that they're actually going to be recycled. In fact, as far as plastic waste is concerned, perhaps the best thing to do with that is to burn it and turn it into electricity. It's cleaner than coal, though not by much. So I did put some Garden of Life, this vegan organic meal replacement stuff in this bottle here. And, you know, there are blender bottles, but if you don't want to do that, then really all you need to do is take one of these, fill it halfway with water, shake it, and then do that again. And that should give you a mixture that is somewhat homogeneous enough. And there you go, you have your meal replacement for the day. One scoop of this is 130 calories, which is less than the Soylent. For a 16 ounce, well actually a 24 ounce container like this, 2 or 3 scoops should do it. And, oh, this is even a certified benefit corporation making this. Soylent is just some hipster dude trying to reintroduce Slim Fast to the general public. So I don't really like Soylent, whether it's brown or green. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the meal replacement shakes. But after you're done with the 1 or 2 months with the meal replacements, definitely start eating more healthy stuff with more of the micronutrients, your leafy greens, some fruits. Try and cut back on things that are loaded with carbohydrates and fats. Hopefully when I do that, I will be a lot thinner. Also, these vegan replacements are really good for the environment. Even if you consider these ready-to-drink ones, the fact that they are vegan are going to have a lot less of an impact than doing something dumb like the carnivore diet or being super strict on the ketogenic diet. I would not recommend doing that for the rest of your life because it could end up being very short. So hopefully this will work out, and I'll give an update in like a couple months. So that is my Minnesota advice on meal replacements, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.